All right, Coach, camp is officially over, but talk about the guys, a big scrimmage tonight, your second one of camp. How did they respond, and what have you seen from them?
Yeah, I was proud of the defense responding. They had a tough day a couple days ago, and the offense got after them pretty good, but today their energy was good, okay? And the point we were trying to make was, hey, if we play with great energy, and we're getting 11 people to the ball, and we're playing with passion, and we're stripping the ball, we can, at least if you don't get the tackle for loss or a muddy 2-yard run, if we give up one and we get there to it, we got a chance to get the runner down. And tonight, not only did they get them down after a big play, they were able to get the ball out. So, I'm concerned about the play that got out, all right, but I'm happy to see that maybe that they were growing in our maturity as far as how the game needs to be played the right way. So I was pleased with that. Offensively, a lot of plays were made, but right now, today, we showed a lot of immaturity. We're getting lined up, not taking care of the football. The backs had, I think, 2 or 3 fumbles and too many, silly penalties and stuff. So a lot of stuff to clean up, but these kids competed well. A good team, good character team, not a lot of complaining. Guys want to practice, they want to be coached, so I'm pleased where we are.
I talked to the guys about how it seems like sometimes it's offense versus defense, and then it comes to a point when camp is over where it has to be, okay, now you are a team. How important is that over the next 2 weeks when you're starting to become focused on an opponent rather than the other side of the ball, which you've been going against for basically, 6 months now?
Yeah, well, no, that is important. I think, we talk a lot, spend a lot of time about, being able to, physically compete against each other and still hold your composure is part of being, one, a good teammate, one, being mature, and one, that's the only way you can get better. And so we had a lot of that. Now, you're talking about, 15 practices of, a lot of contact and a lot of competing and stuff. So I thought we did fairly well. There wasn't a lot of silliness and fights and different things like that. But more concern coming out of here today, Alex, of just cleaning up things on offense, and then on defense being able to not give up the big play.
Are there any groups or players that you've really seen step up and kind of solidify themselves that you were, quite frankly, worried about heading into camp?
Well, I don't know so much of that, but that I was worried about. I think as we get some guys back on offense, the offensive line, okay, we went without about a 5 practice spiel there where, it was, the older players and freshmen, okay, and so the disparity with the 2s was significant. But tonight we got a few guys back and stuff, so that helped. So I think we have a chance to have a good offensive line with a little bit of depth. So I am proud of that. The wide receivers skill level, even without Colton Dow, I think Tank had really a great camp, really outstanding camp, and really, I knew it was good, but to see it on a day after day basis was very impressive. Okay, the defensive line at times, showed some good stuff. I was proud of this. I was proud of the fact that they kept working every day. They put their head down. They went to work. Took the constructive criticism and tried to get better. We're far from where we need to be. All right, it helped the defense too when John Ford gets back. So hopefully O'Shea's okay after getting a little bit dinged up tonight. So we'll get him in there with Bart in the training room and hopefully get him back.
What does the next 10, 13 days look like before you're lacing it up here at Hardy-Graham?
Right. Well, tomorrow's an off day. The kids will review the tape and get the rest of the day off, and they deserve it. We'll get back at it Sunday, and we'll start to transition into a long game week as we play the week from Thursday. So we're certainly inside of 2 weeks. So you still continue to work on your fundamentals. You continue still to compete, offense versus defense, but you certainly start taking half the practices and start looking at your first opponent.